Hey, y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Gotham Reviews Mondays. This week is Season 2, Episode 1. What happened on this week's episode, we get some flashbacks from a month later that we didn't see from last season. And it shows how the characters have progressed in the season. And what we see is that Harvey Bullock's done quit the police force, and Jim Gordon's now regular cop and a detective no more. And what happens is there's this guy named Theo Gallivan. He gives this mentally ill person a drink, and he tells them to go do something. And this guy, he goes out in Gotham and starts shooting up in the air, and Detective Gordon is out there guiding traffic, and he stops this guy. And when he's arresting him, the guy who's supposed to be taking the next shift from Jim Gordon, he's there late, and Jim Gordon pushes him because he's aggravated with him because he was late and he wasn't there on time. And this guy tells on Jim, and this gets Jim fired. And what happens is Jim has to go to Penguin to get his job back. He asks Penguin for a favor, and then Penguin goes to the commissioner's house. Penguin and Victor Zsasz go to the commissioner's house and tells him either he can reinstate Jim Gordon or he could die. And then at first the commissioner didn't want to do it, and then Victor Zsasz was about to kill the commissioner, and the commissioner said he would do what Penguin wanted him to do. And Penguin told him that he wanted the commissioner to resign, and that's what happens. And we find out that this Gallivan guy, he's pretty high up in Gotham, and he gives a speech about the commissioner resigning and stuff. And while this is going on, the guy that Gallivan gave the drink to, he gets put in Gotham, and he starts talking crap and trying to make some trouble. And then he falls down, and the gas comes out of his mouth with what he drunk, and it incapacitates all the inmates in Gotham. And what happens is that Gallivan gets Barbara Keene and Jerome and some other inmates and takes them to his I guess this is his apartment or his place of business, and tells them that he wants to use them to take down Gotham. And Barbara Keene don't want to do it because she says she just has problems, she's not a criminal. And there's this high up that was up in Arkham Asylum that's got control of the inmates because he was a millionaire and he could get stuff for him. And he tells Gallivan that he don't want to have nothing to do with it, and he wants to leave. And Gallivan says he can leave, and when he's doing this, Gallivan's sister whips his neck and then kills him. And Gallivan asks if anybody else wants to leave, and nobody says nothing. Now, what's happening with Bruce? Him and Alfred's trying to get in the underground cellar that Bruce's father had, and Bruce is trying to figure out the combination, and he can't figure it out, so he decides to make the bomb. And Alfred told him he didn't want him doing that because he's just a kid and he could kill himself. So Bruce gets Alfred to help him, and Alfred makes the bomb, and they blow down the door. And when they get into this cellar, there's a note for Bruce there, and Bruce's father's telling him about what happened before he died. And this gives the motivation to Bruce to do something better with his life and have a calling. And this is a stepping stone of Bruce becoming the Batman. Now, my questions for y'all is, what do you think the inmates of Gotham's going to do in Gotham? And how do you think Jim Gordon can stop these guys? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.